CrazyMikesapps.com with an iPad app video demo for B.O.R.G, free puzzle game. B.O.R.G means Basic Organic Recall Game. In short, this is a memory logic game that can be played alone in 3 difficulty settings or with others through multiplayer game mode. To start a new single player game, tap on single player, select your difficulty setting, and I'm playing against Death, the computer. Now in the beginning of the game, you'll see all the orbs revealed from top to bottom. Try to remember what colors are where. That's the recall part of this game. Now you're trying to collect 3 or more light-colored orbs to get points. 4 gives you the maximum points for that colored orb. The way I take my turn is I use my finger and drag the slider on the left side to the second row. Whoever selects the row is going to get the orb for that turn. I get the light blue orb because the computer chose the first column on the left. Now the computer chooses the row and then I choose the column. That's the way this game goes. In the easy mode which we're in, some of the other orbs are revealed in both the row and the column, which is in the easy mode. You can also see your player's orbs as well as your own at any time by tapping that down arrow. This game goes through, or each game goes through 18 rounds of back and forth gameplay. It's continuous. It's also timed. If you notice at the bottom, there is a time and you don't have a lot of time to make your selection. If you don't make a selection in the time, the computer will automatically choose. Now here's where you can look at your opponent's orbs, because this is important when you're trying to have strategy to pick the right colored orbs for your turn. Also, again, in easy, you can remember where certain orbs are. Now, there's also black orbs. Black orbs allow your opponent to actually steal one of your orbs. When that happens, like so, the computer can go in and randomly take any one of my orbs. In this case, it took an orb that reduced my score. But what goes around comes around, and I get a chance to take one of my opponent's orbs. That's why you want to remember specifically where the black orbs are. It's very important. Also, the white orbs can be very beneficial in increasing your score. Under each orb is a power rule. The power rules come into play and allow myself or my opponent to make certain decisions when selecting an orb, or the computer can auto-generate and select an orb based on the power rule. I get to take another marble or orb from my opponent. You'll see the different power rules will give my computer opponent a chance to select the orb. And you'll notice when the squares kind of turn green like so, that was a random selection going to a row at the end of the game where an orb was available. I win the game, and then we can go on to another game in medium or hard difficulty settings. Now, you can see the options there. The tutorial is very well done, and the rules are very well explained. This game is all about memory recall, so you want to focus on where the different colored orbs are. It's also a logic game, and you're trying to beat some pretty difficult computer opponents. Until next time, Crazy Mike, saying see ya.